guys, welcome to Raw Material Andy, and I am voice of Raw Material Andy. I am your host. And hey, man, check out some of the stuff we got in the background. Andy, can you see how we're doing tech-wise? All right, buddy. Well, look, man, the screen looks good. I believe the microphones are working, bud. Let's double check that, make sure, because we don't want a technical difficulty on a Danhausen video. That would really suck. Well, Andy, that would be you, because that's what you do. Now, guys, you're going to be seeing the voice in this video, because I'm going to be doing it, and I will be in this mask. So, are we ready? Well, buddy, let's talk to him a little bit, man. It's been a while since we've done a Danhausen video. How has Danhausen been doing, bud? Well, Andy, let's be real. Danhausen just did an interview quite recently with that Chris Valet. Not sure how I'm pronouncing his last name. Guys, he's pretty cool. He interviews a lot of wrestlers. He did pop up in AEW there for a little bit. But hey, man, let's get into this thing. Now, guys, do not be alarmed. You are about to see me, the voice. Oh, man, Andy, it's been a hell of a day, hasn't it? Yes, it has, buddy. But all right, guys, here we go. Voice is going to pop up on screen. Buddy, you're looking good here. I think you're ready to go, my dude. All right, Andy. Well, that's perfect. All right, guys. So do not be alarmed. I am the voice. And hello. Welcome to Raw Material Andy. I hope you guys are having a great time today. Great old little Saturday here. Let me actually... Oh, buddy, Mike. Oh, yeah, Andy. That's right. Sorry, guys. I keep forgetting that we have a mic now. But hey, welcome to Raw Material Andy. So you're probably wondering, like, dude, what's up with the mask? What's up with the deal? Well, guys, I am the voice. I am the host of Raw Material Andy, and yeah, man, this is the character. This is what Andy created and brought into the world. Well, he thinks he created. I'm real. He thinks I'm not, but let's be real. We know we are. And well, buddy, you shouldn't say that on camera. Why, Andy? Because people are gonna think we're crazy. Andy, we're not crazy, dude. We're fucking loving that Danhausen right now, guys. So yeah, love that Danhausen. Go like and subscribe. Let's talk about it, dude. Obviously, Danhausen is a huge inspiration to me and Andy. We love the guy. We think his gimmick is great. He's hilarious. He's good. He's a good wrestler if they would actually let him wrestle. But hey, man, we love that Danhausen. So if we love that Danhausen, Andy, why don't we have anything on our walls for him, dude? We buy all these action figures. No, you buy all these action figures, buddy. I don't appreciate the fact that you keep taking my credit card and buying all these Danhausen figures, bro. What the fuck? Andy, this one's special. Buddy, they're always special. Andy, it is Danhausen. It is special because I say it was. Guys, this guy here, he acts like he owns the show, but he don't because it's mine. Now, guys, let's go. We're going to do something really cool here. I'm going to show you something pretty freaking cool. All right, so, buddy, what did you get here? All right, guys, so here we go. First thing I want to show you, straight off the bat, is something that me and Andy got, like, what, a while back, Andy? I don't know, buddy. But here we go, man. So what is this, buddy? Oh, Andy, you're gonna love this, my guy. Oh, man, buddy, what is this? It's something pretty cool, guys. So we figure if we're gonna do a Danhausen video, Andy, we need some, like, awesome little Danhausen merchandise, dude. So guess what I got us? I got us a flag, my guy. Or I guess it's a flag. I don't know. But let's check it out. Yeah, guys, this thing is big. But yeah, buddy, wow. All right, you know what, Andy? I got an idea. All right, guys. So, hey, you know what, buddy? Why don't you give them that Danhausen background? We'll hang this flag up and we'll actually show them. Dude, holy crap, buddy. This thing is great. The thing is, Andy, about hanging it up, I'm not so sure. So we're going to have to probably just drape it over something for now. All right, guys. So we're going to try to show you this little flag here the best we can. I gotta find a way to hang it up, I guess, because Voice over here is gonna freak out if I don't. Well, yeah, Andy, because that would be awesome to do Danhausen videos with an actual flag in the background, but, okay, guys, we're gonna do this the best we can. All right, buddy, so, yeah, there it is, guys. So, look, man, pretty much it's just his face. It looks like very Joker, dude. Very, very cool. Very nice, very evil. Yeah, it's just a flag, man. If we're gonna get that up in the other video. No, buddy, actually, we are not on drugs. No, we are not a furry. That is me, the voice, guys. That is my face. So if you don't like my face, well, hey, I hate to break it to you because guess what? Some people don't like this guy's face either, but you know what? He does what he does, and nobody blames him for being on drugs. Buddy, we don't know that. But, guys, so here we go. There is something I want to show you, and then we are going to have a good time with that. So, Andy, what did you think about the flag? I liked it, buddy. I thought it was pretty cool. I'm going to be honest with you, though, but we're going to have to be very careful with this next thing, because this next thing is pretty special. All right, Andy. Well, here we do it. Yeah, for those of you who don't understand the gimmick here at Raw Material Andy, I am Andy's co-host, The Voice. Well, not a co-host anymore. I am the host of the show. So yeah, guys, I pop up on a mask. I pop up, in different forms because, let's be real, it's fun and I have a great time with it. Buddy, nobody cares about that, buddy, because you know what? You are Voice. You are part of Raw Material Andy. Anybody who knows you knows who you are. Yes, Andy, but let's be real, dude. I mean, a character like me is pretty crazy. I mean, you see a guy pop up on a screen like this, and it can make people think some things. Yeah, but guy, look at that guy. I mean, look at that guy. You imagine at first when people take a first look at this guy, guys, what people would say or think or whatever. If you did not know the context behind this guy or who he is, he probably gets the same damn comments I do. Everyone, no, he probably gets way better ones, but I'm sure he got comments too about being a freak or being whatever. But this guy is him, and look at him, dude. He's an action figure. He fucking, he has fucking shirts. Dude, we're unboxing his merch right now. But yeah, buddy, this next one you got is pretty freaking cool. Yeah, Andy, sorry I went off on my gimmick. It's just, man, people don't seem to appreciate our gimmick too much. Well, buddy, you know what? It's not about, that. It's about the fact that we love doing it and that you are a great part of the show. But guys, check this out. So, as you guys know, we've unboxed quite a bit of action figures here on Raw Material Andy concerning Danhausen. Now, the last one we unboxed, actually, guys, let me show you what's going on here. That one there is, I believe, the AEW one that they came out with, and then there's a micro baller that is also signed. I got cases coming for these guys. I put them away, but I like to pull them out for, the video. And there, of course, was the Ring of Honor Danhausen. I thought that thing was gorgeous. I really liked it, and of course I had to get them. So I figured when I saw this one, I have another one coming, guys, because I really would love to take this guy out of the package. However, we're not going to do that. As far as the plastic packaging, we'll take that off. That we can take off because, like I said, I already got cases coming for these. Sorry, guys, I want to turn the sound off to get that plastic out. So, guys, here it is. Yes, I know some of you are probably freaking out. Oh my God, you guys, but no. We're not going to be taking this figure out. So, guys, this is pretty much they say it's an authentic autograph. And I do believe that because you can go to a lot of sites and get autographs from people, guys. Just still do your research because, there are a lot of fake stuff out there, but this is an authentic one. I made sure it was good. It's pretty cool that nowadays, some of us don't get an opportunity to go out and meet the superstars, the wrestlers, the football players, the rappers, the musicians, or whatever we want to meet in life. And we always just want to be able to go out and have something from them that you can, pass on to later generations. Like this thing right here, guys. This thing right here. Probably all this wrestling crap, probably going to my nephew Luis. And in about 20 years, I don't know what's going to ever happen with Danhausen, but let's say this guy gets off real big, even more than he already is. And my nephew is going to have this action figure and this micro brawler with this dude. And it is fantastic, Knowing my nephew, though, he would probably hold on to this stuff for sentimental value. But yeah, guys, so this is the AEW Unrivaled Collection. This was number 118. That came out. It was, of course, Danhausen. Very cool. Of course, you guys can see Sting, Darby. Sting would be pretty cool to get. I haven't had a Sting figure in a long time. Really cool. Danhausen is definitely a favorite wrestler of mine, guys. I mean, like I said, yeah, okay, yes, the gimmick gets made fun of a lot. My gimmick here on Raw Material Andy with me putting on the mask and being the voice character. But this guy does the same thing, guys. There's two interviews of him outside the makeup that I suggest you guys check out. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting about my microphone. Sorry, guys. If you really want to know a lot about this guy, like I said, there's a guy named Chris Valet. Valet. I'm sorry if I'm getting his name wrong. You guys probably know who he is. But he does an interview with Danhausen. He does two of them, but I like the more recent one. They pretty much go over everything they went through in the last one. But dude, really good character. The guy's name is Donovan. I mean, he just one day, like I said, just decided, you know what, I'm going to try to get this character going. I'm going to do what I can with it. And look at him, guys. Look at this guy. He's an action figure. I sit here and I have one with him. So, Voice, what do you think about this? Because you bought this thing. I mean, well, Andy, I'm going to be real. It's about price-wise, it wasn't too bad. I'm going to be honest with you for an autograph piece. Andy, AEW, I can't say we are very fond of the show itself. I mean, it's got its moments, but I mean, Danhausen is definitely one of them. Oh, buddy, who was that chick's name? Tony Storm or whatever her name? Oh, dude, she is fantastic, dude. She is timeless. But, yeah, Andy, I'm going to be honest with you, dude. This Danhausen is pretty. We better get that case soon, dude, because I don't really want to leave it. Well, buddy, we're going to put it back into plastic and all that. I just wanted to get it out so we can get a nice little view of it, so people can check it out. Andy, very cool. Andy, I'm going to be real, dude. I'm sorry if I ruined your videos by popping up on them and stuff, but hey, man, buddy, this isn't my channel anymore, buddy. This is your channel. I'm the tech guy. What's up, Mikey? Hey, buddy. Yeah, we got a little bit of voice bashing going on here, but hey, who cares? You know what I mean, bro? Voice is the shit. If it wasn't for Voice, there wouldn't even be a channel. I probably would have quit 6 months in. Probably actually about a month or two in, guys. I'm not even kidding. Let me give you an idea. You know what? Since you guys don't want to see his face, maybe you want to see mine. As far as like Danhausen's concerned, the reason why he's such an inspiration to me, guys, is because, like I said, he almost gave up on this dream that he had, and he was like, you know what, screw it, I'm going to push forward, I'm going to do it anyway, I don't care what people think, I'm going to do it for me. So that's why I bring in the Voice, the character, and he's going to be back to end this video. But I bring him in because, guys, it is something I love to do. It is as simple as you putting on an outfit for like going to a dinner. You want to wear a suit and tie other than your regular shirt and pants. It's like that, dude. It's a personality, and I love it. And Voice and Danhausen, oh my God, in the same room, I would love that. I would love that. I'm not going to lie, guys. It'd be something cool for me to be able to walk up to this guy in the Vanny mask, and I would do it too, in an outfit, and fucking have a conversation with this guy, and then come out of it and meet him as Donovan, as Andy, and tell him, dude, like, for real, man, you are awesome. You're doing exactly what I wanted to do in life. That's why when people make fun of me in The Voice, and me putting on this mask and doing my little thing, I don't take no offense to it. There is only one comment that I've taken offense to, because people get the wrong idea. But we're not going to get into that here. But guys, that is why I love this character so much. Why I love Danhausen. Why we love that Danhausen, because he was a guy like me who was scared, who had this idea, who was giving up, and he was like, you know what? Screw it, dude. I'm gonna throw this paint on. I'm gonna try this gimmick, and I'm gonna see what's going on. Hey, Voice. Yeah, Mikey, Mandy. Another one. Mikey, thank you for bringing that up, because that's something that is going on. Mandy is also a character that is just like putting on a Danhausen, guys. Mandy has been doing well. I am getting her ready to go. There are some videos I want to do in the future where I want her to be here. As far as any of you don't know, Mandy is the other voice that I am trying to do, the girly voice. It is hard to master, I ain't gonna lie. So I'm getting on that. But thank you, Mikey, for asking how Mandy's doing. Mandy's doing great. Of course, as you could tell, she is on the style thing, as you could tell, man. Voice is looking good in this fucking Five Nights at Freddy's jacket over here. But guys, Danhausen, what can I say? The dude is an inspiration to me. I say it a lot, and I make these videos. I don't know. Like I said, it would be cool to meet this guy in real life. And one of these days, I am going to try to make it a point to do so. I always say in the videos, if I ever do meet Danhausen, I want to meet him as Donovan. Yeah, don't get me wrong, guys. Don't get me fucking wrong. It would be awesome to meet him as the Danhausen. Yes. But that's Voice's thing. I like Danhausen for the person that he is, and the fact that he chose not to give up, that he chose to put on this character, be gimmicky, and be awesome, dude. Just be phenomenal. I want to show you guys more of this flag. I'm going to try to get you more of it. But guys, yes, I know it is a weird video, and I understand that this guy probably doesn't even, like I said, they don't know you exist, but it's not about that, guys. You don't do videos for people or for inspiration so that you can get out there with them or whatever. No. You do it because they inspire you. And this guy did. I mean, look at this shit, man. This will probably be hanging up in the next Danhausen video that you see. I'm trying to get it on screen the best I can, but it's pretty big. But yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, there you go. Love that Danhausen, guys. I love it, dude. Very Joker right there. Very awesome. Very nice, very evil at the same time, as it always is, because that is Danhausen. But all right, boys. So, hey, bud, I hopped on here long enough. Hey, guys, I just wanted to jump on to talk more about that because, yes, the voice character has been getting bashed, and so has Mandy. But, guys, you know what? Do what you got to do. Say what you got in the comments because I'm going to be honest with you. As long as I still have enough confidence to love these characters, Mandy, and of course the voice, they're going to be on the channel. Like I said, guys, this is the voice. This guy is the voice. So say hi to him, talk to him, get to know him a little bit more because yeah, you're seeing Andy on the screen here, but just like Donovan before he's Danhausen, he's a whole different person. Who's down there? WWE Tribal Chief. You know what, dude? I'm gonna be honest with you with the bloodline. I think that thing is awesome. Can you guys imagine, right? If like Danhausen popped up and would curse Roman Reigns, and I'm sorry, I love Roman, but it'd be a hilarious spot. Yes, I see that down there. Hey, buddy, WWE Miro Malaysia. I'm sorry, you got a long name there. Like and subscribe, man. Rhea Ripley is another one of my favorites. But that's the thing, guys. Some of these favorites that you have, they had no idea what they were going to do with their gimmicks. They didn't know what they were going to do. So Danhausen, like I said, one day was like, you know what, dude? I'm going to paint my face. I'm going to come out to the ring, and I am going to do funny ass shit. I'm going to kick people in the face. I'm going to put teeth in their mouth, and I'm going to curse people, dude. The best curse ever was on William Regal. That William sold that so good. But yeah, buddy, like and subscribe. I would love to have you here. I think you would be 245, which would be nice. But yeah, guys, Danhausen. What can I say? He inspires us big. We love the guy. Love that Danhausen. Guys, he has a YouTube channel right here now. It's called Love That Danhausen. Am I being sponsored by him? No. Does he know I exist? No. He'll probably know the voice exists before me. Totally fine. But go like and subscribe to him anyway because this is Raw Material Andy. And here in Raw Material Andy, we try to support other channels as well. And if you have a channel, go into one of the comments in the videos. I would love to spread the word because that's what YouTube should be about. Spreading the word, helping each other out, and loving that Danhausen. Because if you're hearing this video right now, then you love Danhausen too. Hey, WWE Miro again. Dude, Tribal Chief, right to you, buddy. I probably like you more than Roman Reigns. I love Roman Reigns, but it is what it is. But yes, I would love to see Rhea Ripley win Money in the Bank. However, I would like someone just unexpected to win Money in the Banks. I would like to see something a little different from Money in the Bank this year other than the predictable, oh, this person's going to win it. But hey, voice, once you get in here, why don't you end this thing? And guys, thank you so much. For those of you who do like the voice when he pops up on screen, thank you so much because, guys, you have no idea how nervous it is for me to walk up in a mask and a coat and do this personality for you guys. So thank you so much if you do love and support the voice because, man, I'm going to be real. I love the character just as much as Donovan loves Danhausen, and that's where we relate, and that's why I love the guy a lot. So, Mikey, of course, you're a buddy of ours, too. The rest of you that were here on the show, thank you. I have been Andy, but I'm going to get off here, and you know what? While we're doing that, why don't you check out some of this really cool Five Nights at Freddy's stuff because you know what, guys, we're gonna be doing some more Five Nights at Freddy's here soon. I got a video coming up here soon for Lumen, so you know what, dude, let's pull that out there. That looks really good right there, just to do it, guys. And then here we go. So voice, you want to jump back on here and end this video? Andy, that was really good, man. Thank you for jumping on there and defending me, man. Well, buddy, you know what? I'm going to be honest with you, dude. I don't understand why people don't like you. I understand why people don't like you, bud. I get it. I mean, you got to understand you're a very interesting character. But, hey, man, Andy, we really got to get Andy back in these videos. You know what, Andy? I will say she made me look really good today. Yeah, you look fantastic, my guy. I love it. But all right, guys. So hey, man, voice is gonna get back on here and end this thing because we love that Danhausen here in Raw Material Andy. So again, guys, I've been your tech. Hopefully the speaker's been working good. The mics thing, guys, we gotta put that down somewhat, but we will get that. But voice, all right, buddy, do your thing. All right, Andy. Well, let's try to get the camera going here. All right, buddy. Well, you know it. Oh, look at you. Andy, what are you doing here? Messing up a little bit. All right, guys. So there it was, man. Let me grab that thing, man. It looks good. All right, guys. So yes, I understand. It is an autograph piece.
from Danhausen. Dude, like I said, Andy is right. I would love to meet him in real life. I want to meet Danhausen, but yes, I don't care. I would love to meet Danhausen one day. That would be awesome. He's an inspiration. And guys, like I said, look at me, man. And you know what? I'm just gonna say this right now. If you have something in your mind that you want to be, if you want to put on a mask and a suit and jump around on your YouTube channel, you do it. If you think that you have an awesome voice that you love and you want to bring it on your channel, you do it. Do not let anyone, guys, stop you from living your dreams or making you feel stupid about a gimmick that you do, because this guy is the reason why you are proven wrong. And I'm gonna be real, I look pretty cool, honestly, in this outfit. I mean, look at this shit, guys. I mean, how you beating this, man? Awesome, right? But alright, guys, love that Danhausen for real. We are gonna have another Danhausen video coming up, probably, September, Andy?
Yeah, guys, the Danhausen videos, we don't put out very much because, hey, man, it is what it is. But, Voice, thank you so much for jumping on here. And I know how brave it has to be for you to come up on here, because, buddy, you've always been so goddamn camera shy.
Yeah, I am. So when Andy came up, it was like, hey, Voice, I'm going to put you in physical form. Here I am, guys, and I hope you love me for it. And I understand it's not for everybody. But if it is, like and subscribe. And, guys, spread the word about Raw Material, Andy. For those of you that were in the chat, we absolutely love you here. Glad you came. But, guys, again, love that Danhausen, man. Freaking awesome little action figure here. Guys, we're ordering another one that isn't signed, so we're going to open it up in the future. But, guys, hey, protect your kids, spread love and laughter, and, if you don't love that Danhausen, you're cursed.